Now, we're going to see how Slack helps growing businesses reach new heights. reMarkable is a fast-growing paper tablet company focused on helping the world think better. In fact, here's my tablet. I don't know if it helps me think better, but I do like to use it. I love taking notes on it, and what's great is I can actually send those notes directly to a Slack canvas, which is amazing, and I can share it with my team. To talk a little bit more about all of that, I am joined by Paul Kagu, GM of Enterprises and B2B at reMarkable. Welcome, Paul.
Hey, thank you. Nice to be here.
So I would love to hear a little bit from you about reMarkable's incredible growth. Can you tell us a little bit about the transformation that you've been going through?
Absolutely. We've grown significantly in terms of number of employees. We're about 500 right now. Revenue, we're about $500 million. And we've done this very, very dramatically. Yeah. And we've done this all from sort of centered in Oslo, and now we're growing to being exposed to customers all around the world, partners all around the world. So it's been very, very exciting. And we've had to be thoughtful about how we grow, how we scale. So it's been a very, very great, good journey so far.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how you've been able to grow and scale. Let's talk about digital agents. This is the topic that we've been talking about all day. How are you thinking about using digital agents at reMarkable?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I think about scaling, we sort of had three major issues that we've been thinking about. One is how to scale responsibly. We are a smaller startup, and so we haven't gone for a lot of financing, so we got to scale responsibly. We are a company built on a DNA of B2C. So how do we sort of get the company thinking B2B and all that, right? And then the third one is sort of, how do we expand the capacity of our internal team as well? And so just when we were thinking about it, agentic AI was exploding. And so clearly we realized very quickly that scaling responsibly, switching to B2B, accessing customers, we can actually harness, so we can go directly from sort of earlier stages to the state of the art as well. So we've actually deployed agentic AI in several different areas, and it'd be amazing to talk about that as well.
Well, let's dig into that a little bit more. Let's talk about Agentforce and Slack.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing at reMarkable with Agentforce and Slack right now?
Yeah, so we've incorporated, we have a first agent, which was marked outside of Slack, but we built an agent inside Slack as well. We actually call it Saga from our Nordic backgrounds. And basically, Saga is focused on IT. And it sort of is employee-facing and reduces the burden on employees to contact with IT. Mm-hmm. So whether it is creating Jira tickets, whether it's asking for IT help, the traditional way would have been Confluence or Jira, but we are such prolific Slack users that incorporating this into the flow of things in Slack and not having to teach somebody how to create a Jira ticket becomes fantastic. So Saga's been live for almost a month and a half now, and usage is picking up quite a bit.
That's wonderful. I mean, I love, again, having everyone be able to get their work done in one place, no swivel chairing. I love that. Let's talk a little bit about, outside of just agents and Slack, how are you using Slack to help deliver productivity at reMarkable?
Yeah, we have 500 employees, but 700 Slack users. I don't know how, but we do have that. We have tremendous usage of Slack, 15,000 files, 250,000 messages every month. So we are very, very great Slack users. So if you think about it, I know Zach was talking about enterprise search earlier. I'm a prolific user of enterprise search, only because now not only does it search for information in Slack, it searches for all the documents that are in Google for us that is accessible only to me. So now I don't have to worry about the complexity of rights and permissions and so on. And as a company as nascent as us, a lot of information is sort of not codified yet, right? And so it's either sitting deep into a Slack message that was posted 3 years back, and I'm only 1 year into the company. And so now suddenly I can get all of that information, not only in Slack, but also documents that I may not even know I have access to. So enterprise search is fantastic. I use reCap a lot. And so I'm excited. I've been hearing about all the things that are coming in Slack, and I'm very excited about it.
I think recap saves me at least a few hours every week, especially when I'm at these events, right? You got to use it. Let's talk a little bit about what advice you might give to other people who are getting started, other companies, other COOs.
Yeah, I think one of the first things I would do is don't get stuck in this analysis paralysis. I mean, it's not a matter of if we switch or if we take the help of agentic AI. It's about when. It's not about which ones we want to use. Eventually everything's going to have to be permeate everywhere. And so I would say, pick the ones that you feel reasonably comfortable with. Don't spend too much time analyzing it. It's so easy to implement it right now as long as you have the right data. And so that would be my first big push, is to kind of jump into it right away. I think I would also encourage to involve the business a lot more. This is not just the domain of IT, it's the domain of IT and the business, and you really want to figure out what business outcomes you're looking for. And a lot of business owners know what their pain points are, and chances are there's a solution for it out there.
Well, I love those two key elements. Number one, just get going. Don't wait, because you don't want to get left behind, right? This innovation is happening so fast. And then the second thing is start with something easy. Something, I mean, ask a question. Hey, what's a pain point?
Solving, exactly.
Yeah, and design around that. It kind of changes the way that we traditionally think maybe about building software, right?
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Slack and reMarkable and kind of how we are going to build better productivity together with AI in the future.
Yeah, it's been very exciting. Slack right now, we have send to email where you can write your notes and send it. But now we've been working with Slack to push out a Slack integration, which will start with first sending your notes directly to Slack. Today it goes in as an app, so it's a reMarkable app, and it shows up as a canvas. And not only does it show up as a canvas, it does handwriting conversion as well. So think about this as your entree into CRM like Salesforce, for example. Or you can forward the canvas directly to your colleagues. And now suddenly as a salesperson, you can write notes and then send it to your colleagues in Slack, which everyone uses already. So it's been a super exciting partnership. It's just the first step. We imagine we're going to be pushing further and further up the Salesforce ecosystem as well. So it's been very, very exciting.
Well, I'm a fan of the existing integration. I'm glad to know we're working on making it even more exciting and more useful. Paul, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I appreciate it. And thank you for building a cool tablet.
Thank you for using it.
Excellent. Now, if you want to learn more about how Slack can work for you, scan the QR code on your screen or visit salesforce.com/Slack.